I don't know who. So. We'll try again. President Esterbert, the candidates for degrees have arrived and are in their places. The faculty and staff are present. Administrators and members of the College Council have assembled on stage. All are gathered for the 2017 commencement of the State University of New York at Potsdam. Please be seated. Good morning. My name is Betty Bergeron, and I am the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs at SUNY Potsdam. As the college enters its third century, we wish to begin our ceremony with a celebration of our diversity by sharing a Native American greeting. This greeting, entitled in English, "The Words That Come Before All Else," is used by members of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy at important gatherings to bring minds together and to give greetings and thanks to the natural world. You will find the words of this greeting in your program. I invite to the stage Dayoadunde Chelsea Sunday to share the words that come before all else.
Sego. Tadi wadun yung gets waganyato. Tano kaniokos yung gets yaganyato. My name is Chelsea Sunday, and my daughter here is Maya. It's her birthday today. So we've come here to we've come here to honor you all today, to honor this gathering, to honor this graduation, and to bring our minds together for the ceremony, and to honor everything, this journey that everybody has been on, and to also keep in mind our ancestors, the people who walked this land before we have. Ako aska dito wa hwet nuni na ko ni kuna dana de tinu holados ne onga su'a itini sta ha hunja oh naga su'a gaju su'a oh hande su'a anu ko su'a oh tala su'a kayan tosala kahi su'a ojinu su'a gondilio ogwele su'a jito ku'a ladiwelas kayelne gawelage chido ji akyo kenaka kalakwa yati sota suntana kakalakwa ojisto ko su'a kayelne ngwede ke dana takya tiso. So we're honoring the people, the earth, the waters, the fish, the grass, the medicine plants, the roots, the foods, the food plants, the fruits, the insects, the wild animals, the trees, the birds, the thunders, the lightning, the four directions, the sun, our grandmother, the moon, the stars, the four beings, and our creator. Ona wakali wahadungo nuwa wanizalade tonyo dehak na gwatnigula. And to honor the celebration, we want to offer a friendship song. Ready? Hawe hey hi oh hi we hey oh hi we hey oh hi. We are hey oh hi oh hi Yahweh ho we oh. We are hey hi oh hi. We are hey oh hi we are hey oh hi. We are hey oh hi oh hi Yahweh ho we oh. Hawe ahe oh haya hawe ahe oh haya we ahe oh haya oh haya Yahweh ho we oh. Nyawa.
thank you so much. That was such an inspirational and special way to begin our celebration together today. And now if you'd please stand, and gentlemen, remove your caps to join in the singing of the national anthems of Canada and the United States, led first by Wesley Clergy and followed by Fei Ma.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard.
You see, by the dawn's early light, was so proudly beheld at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars fled the perilous night. For the ramparts we watched was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets with glare, the ones bursting in the air, with moon to the night, that have fled the square. The sails of their southern dawn, and Juliet wed. To the land of the free, and the home of the brave.
Welcome to SUNY Potsdam's 2017 Commencement. My name is Kristen Esterberg, and it is my honor and pleasure to serve as president of SUNY Potsdam. Thank you, Wesley and Faye. I also want to thank Dr. Michael Schaff and the Crane Commencement Band for enriching this morning's celebration. Thanks also to Maureen Moose, our sign language interpreter today. And special thanks to the Army and Air Force cadets for participating in today's color guard. Please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce the members of this morning's stage party. I ask them to please stand and be recognized, and please hold your applause until the entire stage party has been introduced. We are incredibly honored this morning to have Senator Joseph Griffo with us for today's ceremony. Thank you, Senator Griffo, for taking the time out of a very busy schedule to join us. And starting from the back row, I would like to introduce Richard D'Addario, College Counsel, Harold Johnson, College Counsel, Molly Clough, College Counsel, Lisa Wilson, Chair of Faculty Senate and Commencement Grand Marshal, Brian Hughes, College Counsel, and Ken McDonald, College Counsel. In the second row, Bernadette Tiapo, Chief Diversity Officer, June O'Neill, Chair, College Counsel, Vicki Templeton Cornell, Vice President for College Advancement, Sean Kolosky, Outgoing President, Student Government Association and College Counsel, Michael Pastella, President of the SUNY Potsdam Alumni Association, Peter Neffer, SUNY Board of Trustees, Rick Miller, Executive Vice President, and Roger Linden, College Counsel. In the front row, Robin Hosley, Interim Dean of the School of Education and Professional Studies, Michael Sitton, Dean of the Crane School of Music, Steve Markesy, Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, Betty Bergeron, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. To my far left, I am happy to introduce Sam and Carmela Spagnolo, our 2017 Leadership Through Service Award recipients. And finally, Mr. Jim Deshays, today's commencement keynote speaker. Good morning. I am so proud to welcome you, the graduates of SUNY Potsdam's class of 2017. Today we celebrate you, whether you are the first person in your family to graduate from college, or you come from a long line of family members with college degrees. Whether you are a North Country native, or you come from New York City. Whether you hail from Alaska, and there are 2 of you out there today, or Hawaii, there's 1 of you. Whether you are an international student coming to us from China, or Germany, or just next door from Canada. Whether you're going to be hooded today for your master's degree, or walk across the stage to receive your bachelor's degree, this is your day. Today, we honor you and all you have attained. This was a year of many firsts. Now, all of you can proudly claim to be the first class to graduate in Potsdam's 3rd century. But many of you participated in Potsdam's other firsts. The first class to perform in the Performing Arts Center. The first classes to travel to Cuba. the first class to perform in Carnegie Hall for more than 60 years, the first to backpack through the Gila Wilderness in New Mexico. Some of you are the first to graduate from our new programs in exercise science, graphic design and new media, and international studies. Some of you are the first cadets to graduate from our Law Enforcement Training Institute. We are proud of all of you, all who tried something new, who said yes to opportunity, who are leaving Potsdam changed, a different person from the one who entered just a few years ago. As college students, you have had to forge ahead, to find your own path. Maybe you ended up studying something you never thought you would have during that first day of orientation. Maybe you had to juggle your studies with your passion for athletics, the arts, student government, activism, or a job. Maybe you took an internship, conducted research with a professor, or studied abroad. One thing is certain, you did it while learning to survive our North Country winters. Despite the hurdles, you made it to this lovely North Country spring day. You persisted, and we are so proud of you. Now, as excited as I am to see what future holds for Potsdam in our third century, I'm even more excited to see what the future holds for you, our graduates. I can confidently make a few predictions. First, you are well poised to make a difference in your communities. Almost a fourth of you are graduating with degrees in education, destined to make a difference in the lives of countless students in the years ahead. Nearly 40% of you are graduating with a degree in science, social science, or math. You too have the potential to bring that Potsdam creativity to your careers in STEM, the human services, or wherever your career takes you. Another quarter are majoring in the arts. When the world seems a difficult place, we know we can look to you to be creating the music, the theater, the dance, the art that makes our world a much richer, more joyful, and more vibrant place. Our society needs the gifts that all of you bring as Potsdam alumni. So as you embark on your next journey, remember your time here. You have all taken away lessons, friendships, and memories to last a lifetime. You have already had an indelible impact on SUNY Potsdam, and we are so eager to see the changes that you, the class of 2017, will make in the world. Now, for the past several weeks at special award ceremonies and honors convocations, members of the campus faculty and staff have had the pleasure of recognizing outstanding students for their excellence in athletics, academics, leadership, and service. Their individual names are listed in your program, but all deserve another round of applause. May I ask all who were recognized at any of these celebrations to stand and be acknowledged. Well done. You can be seated. Now, it is a special point of pride for SUNY Potsdam that we welcome so many first-generation students to our institution. Could I ask all of you who are the first in your family to complete a college degree, would you please rise? We know what an extraordinary accomplishment this is for you and your families. Well done. Well done. Now, you may have noticed that some of today's graduates have different colored tassels to draw attention to their scholastic achievements. Would all of those students with a maroon tassel who are graduating cum laude with a grade point average of 3.25 to 3.49 please stand? Well done. Now please stand if you have a gray tassel, signifying you are graduating magna cum laude with a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.74. Well done. And finally, those students with maroon and gray tassels who have achieved a grade point average of 3.75 or above and are graduating summa cum laude. Would you please stand? Well done. A number of faculty and staff members have received Chancellor's and President's Awards for Excellence in Teaching and Service. Their names are also listed in your programs. Would those who have received a Chancellor's or President's Award this year please stand? Well done. We are fortunate to have one of our finest students as a speaker today. Mr. Sean Koloski has served this past year as president of our Student Government Association. Sean has given his time and talents serving all SUNY Potsdam students in this very important role. He has been a tireless advocate for his peers, and his dedicated service is greatly appreciated and admired. His future plans include graduate school in 2018. Sean, would you please come forward?
Hey everyone. It's really windy up here. Try to keep everything on as I speak. Can everybody hear me? Okay, cool. So good afternoon. I'm excited to be here. Hoping you're excited to be here. President Esper, as she said, my name is Sean Koloski, and over the past year, I have had the pleasure of serving as the student body president and the president of the Student Government Association here on campus. I would just like to take this moment to thank President Esterberg, the Commencement Committee, all the other faculty and staff, Senator Griffo, for joining us today and helping to make this ceremony happen. It's a lot of work, so round of applause for all those people. Okay, so to my fellow students, I'm going to talk directly to you guys. Congratulations. Whether it was a difficult journey or you loved every single second of being here, we've all made it finally to this moment. We are about to embark on the rest of our lives, and I know that's a cliche, but it's true. This is the beginning of true adulthood, so good luck. College for me has been definitely a learning experience in more ways than one. Today I thought I would share 3 things that I learned here at Potsdam, and they're 3 things that I actually learned outside of the classroom. So for all the politics professors here, I'm not going to talk about doing SPSS and statistics and things like that. Sorry, you guys, but thank you for all your hard work. So the first thing that I've come to realize and learn here after 4 years is that the most important things in life are never easy. I've come to learn that hard things are important and they require work and perseverance, and that if something is important to you, you should never give up on it. The second thing I learned is that asking for help is not a bad thing at all. For the longest time, I had convinced myself that asking for help was a sign of weakness on my behalf. But I've learned over the course of 4 years, as I've become friends with many of you and acquaintances with many more, it's not the case. Never be afraid to ask your friends or loved ones for help. I've come to learn that support from those around you is key to living a happy and healthy life. And the last thing I learned is that it's important for us, all of us, to care about one another. Now, I'm not asking all of you to become best friends with every single person you meet for the rest of your life. I know that along the way, there are people you will meet, and there are people now who you just might not like that much, and that's okay. But with the world the way it is now, especially with the current global and political climate here at home, it is imperative that we look out and care for one another. Communities are extremely important. Wherever you go in life from now on, you'll be part of a community, just like you were part of a community here. And I implore every single one of you, as President Esterberg just did, to use the many different talents that you learned here at Potsdam, both in and out of the classroom, to make whatever community you live in a better place. So I just want to thank everyone again for all their hard work and dedication. Students, you who are dedicated to your academics and extracurricular activities. Faculty, staff, and administration for their dedicated service in providing a safe and stimulating learning environment for students. And finally, to the numerous families and friends here, my family in particular, thank you for dedicating your lives to seeing your students and your loved ones succeed and live happily. I will miss Potsdam. I'll admit I haven't loved every single second, but I will miss it here. I'm really eager to see what the future holds, and I'm even more eager to see what the future holds for every single one of you out here. Pursue what you love, because I have learned that that is all that matters in life. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean. Our next speaker once sat where you are now sitting. Michael Pastella, class of 1995, is the president of the college's Alumni Association. Mike will bring greetings from the SUNY Potsdam Alumni Association and formally welcome you as the newest members of this exclusive organization. Please welcome Mr. Michael Pastella.
Let's give another round of applause for Sean. That was wonderful. A number of alumni have asked me what's changed in the last 22 years since I was up here in Sean's shoes to give this address. And I said probably the biggest thing is these speeches are no longer written on bar napkins, they're written on iPhones. Good morning and congratulations, class of 2017. You did it. However, you didn't get here alone or on your own. Therefore, graduates, on this day, when we celebrate you and your accomplishments, please take a moment to give a round of applause to the community that helped get you here. Your parents, siblings, grandparents, mentors, family and community members, staff and faculty, friends, partners, and your children. Let's hear it for all of them. Each of us participates in many communities. We play many different roles in these communities. Some of them overlap, and some of them are unique in how we participate compared to our family and friends. However, please know on this day of great celebration, while many of you will leave the North Country in Potsdam today, you are not ending your relationship with the Potsdam community. Actually, your journey is just beginning in many ways. On this day, you join another community. A community of nearly 40,000 members, and they are the graduates of our beloved Potsdam. I would like to invite all of the alumni attending today to stand or wave for a moment. Let's give them a round of applause, too. As you join this community, know that you bring something new to it, and we appreciate that. You bring your ideas, your paradigms, your way of approaching and making meaning of the world. However, you also, as President Esterberg shared, bring the special distinction of being the first class of our 3rd century. Think about that for a moment. We are the only SUNY with that distinction. 64 campuses when you count all variations of SUNY or CUNY and community colleges. When the first generations of alumni graduated from our alma mater, the Civil War hadn't been fought. Women's suffrage hadn't been realized. Our nation and global community looked and acted a lot differently. Think about how few people went to college then, not to mention how low the literacy rates were. And now we sit or stand in front of a literacy center that many of you are graduating from. Back then, the only way to hear a concert, and it wasn't Crane yet, was to hear our students perform live. They couldn't get streamed like they are today. Our campus has changed, and so has our nation and global society. Our alumni before you helped to make this happen in both small and large ways. The work that we do as engaged global citizens who lead lives enriched by critical thought, creativity, and discovery. As we empower others, invent life-changing technology, teach a new generation, and bring music to our world is all part of being in this new SUNY Potsdam alumni community. As president of the SUNY Alumni Board of Trustees, I officially welcome you to the community, and I hope that I see you July 13th to the 16th at your very first reunion. Also, as a fellow alum, I invite you to join me and the other 40,000 in LinkedIn and other social medias, and as you support and stay connected to the campus by reading the Potsdam People, signing up for the alma mater's emails, and joining us online. Because it's a great way to stay connected when we can't come back. But when you can, visit this beautiful campus. Share your stories, your contributions, and your lessons with the next generation. Because hopefully in 22 years, one of you is giving this address. Be an active member of our community. Once again, congratulations and welcome.
Thank you. Each year, SUNY Potsdam presents the Leadership Through Service Award, which honors those unsung leaders and volunteers from the surrounding communities who give unselfishly of their time and talents to better our region. Today, we are pleased to welcome a special guest to join me in the presentation of the Leadership Through Service Award to our honorees. Joseph A. Griffo has represented Potsdam in the New York State Senate for the past 10 years, along with parts of St. Lawrence, Lewis, and Oneida counties. During his tenure, Senator Griffo has been a steadfast champion for SUNY Potsdam, securing funding for our Performing Arts Center and supporting the college in many initiatives. Senator Griffo, will you please join me? It gives me great pleasure to introduce Sam and Carmela Spagnolo, this year's recipients of the Leadership Through Service Award. Sam and Carmela, would you please join us at the lectern? Throughout 5 decades in business, Sam and Carmela Spagnolo through their ownership of Sergi's Italian Restaurant, have provided job opportunities They have provided job opportunities for hundreds of St. Lawrence County residents and have contributed to countless causes. Generations of SUNY Potsdam students and employees have been dedicated customers, and the restaurant remains a mainstay for visiting alumni. By a show of hands, how many people in this audience here have eaten a slice of Sergi's pizza? See what I mean? The Spagnols, in one way or another, have been integral to the SUNY Potsdam student experience for decades. They have built a business that after 50 years has become an anchor for this community. Potsdam wouldn't seem like Potsdam without Sergi's. The Spagnols pride themselves on operating a business where everyone is welcomed like family. For their efforts, the Spagnols have received a number of honors from the community, including the Pride in Potsdam Award and the Gertie LaBath Community Service Award, among others. In 2015, the New York State Senate bestowed upon Sam one of the state's highest honors, the Liberty Award, on behalf of the New York State Senate. I am so pleased to honor the Spagnols today. Sam and Carmela, as a token of our appreciation for your decades of dedication to the community and to this college and its students, SUNY Potsdam is privileged to present you with the 2017 Leadership Through Service Award in recognition of your lifelong commitment to bettering the North Country through service. One more round of applause, please. Now I am pleased to introduce June O'Neill, the chair of our college council, a regional body appointed by the governor to advocate for the campus. June is a longtime and cherished member of the Potsdam family. June.
Thank you, Dr. Estelberg. On behalf of the entire College Council, it is my pleasure to offer congratulations to all of you in the class of 2017, and your families, and your friends, and your supporters. Today we have a special treat in order for you. Our keynote speaker, Jim DeShays, is a North Country native who has achieved great prominence and success since graduating from Messina High School right here in St. Lawrence County. Herb DeShays, Jim's dad, is with us today, and he's a longtime personal friend, so hey, Herb. Jim has traveled quite the road since leaving St. Lawrence County. And as they say, you can take the boy out of St. Lawrence County, but you can't take St. Lawrence County out of the boy. Jim finds his way back home to the place where he was raised and shows in ways both large and small his affection for the place and the community. Whether he's selling raffle tickets for the Boys and Girls Club fundraiser in Messina, or donating highly sought-after autographed baseballs to help the Little League in Messina, you can count on Ace DeShays being there for you. Following a 12-year career as a pitcher for several Major League Baseball teams, Jim Ace DeShays moved to the broadcast booth, first with the Houston Astros, and most recently with the world champion Chicago Cubs. Now you may notice a lot of people wearing sunglasses today. It's partly thanks to Mother Nature. It's also partly thanks to Jim's amazing World Championship ring. Jim set a Major League strikeout record in 1986. That record still stands today. And although Jim did not attend SUNY Potsdam, we don't hold that against you, Jim. He chose to kickstart his baseball career by playing at Lemoyne College in Syracuse. But numerous members of the DeShays family have attended and graduated from SUNY Potsdam. And that includes Jim's daughter, Kelly, who will cross the stage today. Congratulations, Kelly. It is my pleasure and honor to introduce our 2017 keynote speaker, Jim Ace DeShays.
Thank you, June. Herb's also a friend of mine. I've known him a long time. Welcome, everybody. It's great to be here on such a beautiful day. I was prepared to make a cynical joke about the weather, but it has turned out beautiful. Something along the lines of Potsdam is the Winterfell without the wall. I'm not going to use that joke. I will question the sanity of the graduate that is from Hawaii here today. How on earth did that happen? And are you really here? Welcome to what is no doubt the largest inauguration in the history of SUNY Potsdam. Did I say inauguration? I'm sorry, I meant graduation. Too soon? Am I okay? And I'm sorry for the sign language. I'm going completely rogue here. I apologize. She's like, I got nothing. When you get old like I do, you end up like with 9 pairs of glasses, right? You got your readers, your drivers, your sunglasses, your watch TV glasses. So I apologize why I trade out here so I can read and I don't look like a dork with my sunglasses on. The other thing about this ring is that it confers special powers upon me. And I know you guys are getting ready to leave here. And some of you have probably had long-standing relationships in your time here. And as you're getting ready to leave, you're probably going, man, I should have asked him or her to marry me. Well, if you change your mind, I can marry you now because I have a championship ring. That's part of the deal. I have that power. I looked online and it said the optimum time for a commencement speech was 12 to 15 minutes. So I'm going to set a timer here. And if we go a little long, if the band could just play a little pomp and circumstance and kind of walk me off like the Academy Awards. And feel free to hum along if you guys are so inclined. The other thing, now that I'm working for the Cubs, And I'm going back tonight. We have a broadcast tomorrow. And it's fairly typical for us to put, people send in selfies that we'll put on the air. So I thought it'd be really cool if we did a selfie here, you and I. All right, hang in there. I got a nice picture of that. There. See, and I'm sure you've helped your parents with this, right? The technology, we're like, all right, everybody ready? All right. Is that all you got? Really? Hey, let's pretend you've been sitting a while. It's the 7th inning stretch. Let's stand up. Give me a little something, something. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay. Now, on to the matter at hand. I'm getting close to when you're going to know what I'm saying. Today, we not only celebrate the end of your time here at Potsdam, but for many of you, your graduation will mark the end of your formal education. The end of a long, wonderful, and no doubt, at times, frustrating journey. Most of you have been in school since you were 3 or 4 years old. Once it was determined you could walk, talk, use the bathroom with a reasonable amount of accuracy, off you went. Preschool, kindergarten, elementary school, middle school, junior high school, and finally here at SUNY Potsdam. You have gone from Blue's Clues to Orange is the New Black. From PB&Js and juice boxes to Sergi's Pizza. Give it up for Sergi again. Hate that. It is awfully hard to follow the pizza guy. From Sergi's Pizza to double mocha, extra, double hot, extra shot, cinnamon, mochaccino, frappuccinos at the pack. Now a little exercise. You can close your eyes if you want. Let your mind drift back through the years and conjure up the images of all those classrooms, the classmates, the teachers, the good ones, the not so good ones, flat out lame ones. Think about all those hours poring over homework at the kitchen table, wishing you were anywhere but at the kitchen table poring over that homework. All the exams, projects, the term papers, SATs, ACTs, whatever other letters you took. Draining Red Bulls so you could pull an all-nighter before finals. That rings true, doesn't it? You have gone from where in the world is Carmen Sandiego to where in the world am I going next? Some of you know exactly what your next move will be. Others, not so much. But I can tell you this, you are ready. You remember Rafiki from The Lion King? Remember that guy? Remember that? It is time. It is time. This is your time. This is your time to move on from Potsdam to embrace the challenges that lie ahead. You are ready. And that is why we just took that little trip down memory lane to remind you of all the work you've put in to get to this point in your lives. In baseball, we refer to a player's time in the minor leagues as having paid his dues. Well, you have paid your dues, and you're ready for the call up to the big leagues. I can also tell you're ready based on the way you're dressed here today. You are either the world's largest, whitest gospel choir, or you're about to walk across this stage, shake hands with someone who loosely resembles Albus Dumbledore, and cross over into the real world. So, having established that you are ready to flap your wings and leave the nest that is SUNY Potsdam, does it mean that it will be easy out there? Of course not. There will be challenges, obstacles, disappointments along the way. And here we turn to that great philosopher fish, Dory, from Finding Nemo, who so profoundly said, "Just keep swimming." See, now you could be at any number of campuses across this great land, and there'd be a statesman, a former president, quoting Aristotle or Lincoln or Jefferson, and you get stuck with the ex-baseball player quoting cartoon characters. Hang on. So I say to you, don't give in to the naysayers, the doubters, those who would, for whatever reason, prefer to see you fail. Examples. Theodore Geisel, you probably know him better as Dr. Seuss. He has sold hundreds of millions of books in his lifetime, and they continue to sell in huge numbers to this day. His very first book, and to think I saw it on Mulberry Street, was rejected 27 times before someone finally agreed to publish it. Had Dr. Seuss not kept swimming, we would have no Lorax, no Cat in the Hat, no Grinch, for God's sake. I do not want to live in a world with no Grinch. It took Edison, that would be Thomas, thousands of times before he was able to perfect the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he responded, "I have not failed. I have found 10,000 ways that won't work." Some people, of course, have overcome far greater adversity than a rejected manuscript or some struggles in the lab. You may be familiar with Oprah Winfrey. Well, Oprah lived the first 6 years of her life in the Deep South in great poverty. Kids ridiculed her for wearing dresses made of potato sacks. She then moved to inner city Milwaukee, and after suffering years of abuse, ran away at age 13. Obviously, she came a long, long way, creating one of the largest media empires in the world. And in 2003, Oprah became the first black woman to become a billionaire. Now, I've got a little bit of a story. I didn't overcome any great adversity in my career, but there's one I'd like to share with you. When I was a young player, about 24 or 5 years of age, I was originally signed and drafted and signed by the New York Yankees, and played mostly in their minor league system, but did get a little time in New York. And in September of 1985, I was traded to the Houston Astros for a pitcher by the name of Joe Niekro, who was and still is the winningest pitcher in Astros history. So after the initial shock of the trade wore off, I became excited about my prospects with the Astros. New team, new league, new state, never been to Texas before. They must have thought I'd help them, or why would they trade for me? So it was with some anxiety, but also a great deal of excitement, I jumped on an airplane and flew from New York to Houston. Hopped in a cab, asked the driver to take me to the Astrodome, and we started the ride into the city. Sitting next to me on the seat of the taxi was a Houston Post newspaper. And as is my custom, picked up the paper, went immediately to the sports page to see if there was any news on my trade. And there it was, front section of the sports page, lead column, the lead of that column. The Astros have traded their heart and soul, and in return have received a couple of chest hairs and a toenail. Now, I'm not sure if I was a chest hair or a toenail, but clearly this is a little bit of a shot to the ego. So, I mean, there's nothing to do about it, just go play. The next year, I ended up having a pretty good year, won 12 games. The Astros won the division. I was clearly not the heart nor the soul of that team, but I'd like to think I was a little more than a chest hair or a toenail, maybe an elbow, or at least the weenus. Show of hands, who knows what a weenus is out there? Show of hands over here. Who knows what a weenus is? You're smarter than they are. It's that little fleshy part on the end of your elbow. So, just keep swimming. There'll be bumps along the way. And just keep learning. A generation ago, you could find a job with a company and reasonably expect to spend your entire career there. Social scientists today predict that on average, you will change jobs every 4 years. To thrive in the modern economy, you'll have to commit to a lifetime of learning. John Wooden knew a thing or two about success, considered by many to be the greatest coach of all time. Yes, greater than even Jerry Welsh. His UCLA basketball teams won 10 national championships in 12 years, including 7 in a row. And Wooden's advice was, live as if you'll die tomorrow. Learn as if you'll never die. I hesitated when making that remark because I lost my page. But this is a game of adjustments, and I will make one. Floating around here somewhere. You know what I'm going to say next. You don't, do you? No, you don't. Thank you. I've got some version of it here. Oh, okay. This is where I thought I was anyway. You good, band? You still good? This is the point where I get to give you advice because I'm the commencement speaker. Take it or leave it as you go forward. My homework for you. Read novels, lots of them. Every time I finish a good book, I think, man, I should read more often. The book is almost always better than the movie. Read newspapers. Digital is okay, but being an old guy, I prefer the printed version. Read about the world, be informed. Don't forget the comics. I recommend Zits and F-. Find cool and interesting people to hang out with. Smart people who will challenge you. If you're always the smartest person in the room, you're probably in the wrong room. Go primitive every now and then. You guys were born right around the same time as the internet, and the technology has come fast and furious. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and on and on. Step away every now and then. Don't get me wrong, I think it's amazing. I could watch the Charlie Bit My Finger video. I could spend a whole day with that guy. But give yourself a break. Take a friend out for coffee. Put it aside every now and then. And while I'm on the topic, be careful what you share. Nobody really needs to know what crazy Aunt Margaret thinks. These are interesting times we live in, to say the least. Don't be afraid. Be engaged. Challenge authority. Question the status quo. Vote. March. Run for office. Primo Levi was an Italian chemist, writer, and a Holocaust survivor. He wrote, "Monsters exist, but they are too few in numbers to be truly dangerous. More dangerous are the functionaries ready to believe and act without asking questions." Thank your parents, grandparents, and the rest of your family members for all that they have done. Milestones like this can be a little tough on the parents today, so give them an extra long hug. And maybe send an email to an old teacher or 2 or 3 or 4 and let them know that they mattered. It will make their day. And finally, my hope for you is that you find a friend to take long walks with. And on those walks, you can talk and solve all the world's problems, or maybe you can just walk quietly. Someone you're so comfortable with that the silence is not awkward. And if you're lucky like me, you'll end up spending your entire life with that person. And maybe you'll end up with 3 incredible children who will become your best friends and bring you more joy than you could ever have imagined. Godspeed, good luck, kick butt.
Thank you, Jim, for those inspirational words. One more round of applause for our commencement speaker, please. And now, to our reason for being here today. I was going to ask, are you ready to graduate? As we begin the presentation of candidates, we ask that families and graduates remain seated until all graduates are recognized as a courtesy to everyone attending today's ceremony. Will Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost Betty Bergeron please join me in the presentation of candidates for graduation?
Will all candidates for master's degrees please rise? President Escobar, these candidates have completed the curriculum prescribed for their degrees by the State University of New York at Potsdam. On recommendation of the graduate faculty, I take pleasure in presenting these students to you as candidates for the master's degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the State University of New York, I hereby confer upon you the master's degree or the combined master's and bachelor's degree with all the rights, privileges, honors, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates.
Candidates will now be escorted forward by rows to be acquitted and to receive your certificates. Graduates, please be seated until your roll is called.
Erica Steele.
Jennifer Moore.
Curtis Cumming. Brent Sagawiha Thompson.
Amanda Lynn Joseph.
Allison Marie Gosney.
Andrea Warner Murray.
Kimberly Ann Auger. Hannah Faye Grabowski.
Samantha Michelle Freeman.
Courtney M. Cook.
Melinda Davis.
Taylor K. Purvis.
Ashley L. Burke.
Brittany Elise Planis Bonner.
Jana J. Gately.
Kelly S. Brislin.
Brittany Tromley.
Amanda M. Lyons.
Patrick Mylon. Faye Ma.
Jessica Spinieski.
Shane Kelly.
Brandon A. Griffin.
Richard J. Carlisi.
Bobby A. Hall. Cleanne Nancy Davis.
Megan Amber Judware.
Marissa M. Brockway.
Catherine Marie Knauf.
Chelsea Connors.
Brenna Ashley Snyder.
Carol McDonald Schmidt.
Alicia M. Binion.
Sarah Lynn Cantwell. Anjane Nicole Artis Biggs.
Andrea Elizabeth Galt Dark.
Austin Paul Calderwood.
Melanie Cholette.
Dana Top.
Desiree Morgan.
Chelsea Larkin.
Christopher A. Hollister.
Amy Gasconi.
Ening Ma.
Amy E. Goldberg.
Joanna Koschwick.
Tori M. Donnelly.
Kira Kobilis Weisselberg.
Chandler Bree Roberts.
Miriam Rendon.
Ruby Elizabeth Robinson.
Kelsey Michelle Wormwood.
Mary Catherine Burns Peace.
Angela Matthews.
Catherine Sally Owen Smith.
Tina Marie E. Russell.
Stephanie A. Vlad.
Margot Payne.
Emily Kriwak.
Victoria Jacobs.
Anne Marie Shatroff.
Erica Elizabeth McGurdy. Morgan Hastings.
Kelly Nicole Dano.
Giovanna Rose Savoy.
Derek M. Bull.
Montana Earl. Christopher Pavente.
Sho Lin Zin.
Joseph Patrick Smith.
Lauren Elizabeth Stafford.
Danielle Heelis.
Caitlin Ann Dean.
Sarah Elizabeth Bourgeois.
Scotia Farrell.
Heidi Danielle Cherepek.
Natasha Herbert. Catherine Marisol Pinalo. I know.
Will all candidates for bachelor's degrees please rise? President Esper, these candidates have curriculum prescribed for their degrees by the State University of New York and Potsdam. In the name of the faculty and by its authority, I have the honor of presenting them to you so that you may confer upon them the appropriate degrees: Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, or Bachelor of Science.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the State University of New York, I now confer upon you the appropriate bachelor's degree and admit you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to the degree. Graduates, you may now turn your tassels.
Candidates will now be escorted forward by rows. Graduates, please be seated until your roll is called.
Olivia Cutler.
Wesley Anthony Clares.
Kathleen Kane.
Kate Nicole Hoffman.
Lindsay E. Johnson.
Dana M.V. Reed.
Cornelius P. King.
Catherine Melanie Ames.
Carly Jo Watson.
Gabriela Argiro.
Elric Early.
Whisper Bennett.
Colleen Borneo.
Jamie Alifi.
Kendall Aiken.
Akiva Renegan.
Yareem Lee.
Tyler Robert Smith.
Emily Obie.
Cameron Compo.
Jason Kryzak.
Thomas Hobbs.
Ariel Minoso.
Jason Novak.
Martha Johnson.
Emily Hunter.
Loren Amster,
Elizabeth Davis,
Jackson Vanderbilt,
Francis J. Anastasia,
Juliana Badaluco,
Heather Lowry,
Donald Edwin Lee III,
Lindy Chapman,
Emily A. Lambert,
Rachel Knopfscher,
Jennifer L. Flickinger,
Joseph Boswell,
Alexis DiBartolomeo,
Samantha Rose Soden,
Ashley Nicole Woodward,
Kira Michelle Feeney Pavelchak,
Ashley Shikatano,
Patricia Ann Van Kampen,
Alexis Victoria Testman,
Julie Boylan,
Diana Malloy,
Travis Brinkley,
Rachel A. Rockwell,
Christopher Goodwin,
Emily Tremblay,
Rachel Hayes,
Samantha Ann Gladle,
Leanne Dawley,
Amy L. Arno,
Carrie Lynn Boyer,
Lizette Aquino,
Christina Gary,
Jacqueline Elizabeth Newton,
Amy Martinez,
Taylor A. Roberge,
David Law II,
Sarah Laporta,
Lexi Jade Klein,
Madeline T. Wilson,
Andre Bruno Turcot,
Richard David Blackburn,
Darian Bailey Frederick,
Abel Uloa,
John Andrew Longo,
Ryan Sullivan,
Brianna Jean Rutland,
Caitlin May Snide,
Antonia Grace Spurvey,
Erica Gardner,
Rachel Lynn Johnston Milligan,
Alberto Correo III,
Jacob Conan White, Atla Ricky Farley,
Hedwin Ventura,
Angel N. Vega,
Rachel Lucy Fay,
Serafina
Mackenzie Casey Palmer.
Devin June Olshaki.
Amanda Rose Murata.
Mariah Rose Pierce.
Madison Carissa Smith.
Joseph Sonchini Coelho.
Ashley Ortiz.
Ricardo Antonio Espinal Meja.
Danielle Luis Sonchini Coelho.
Kyle J. Cassidy.
Jamie Lee Babcock.
Joshua Mitchell.
Ty Santiago.
Logan Running.
Britannia Marie Smith.
Wesley Jock.
Cindy M. Scanlon.
Julie Fryman.
William Barr II.
Kevin Bertolero.
Mackenzie Hoffman.
Laura Beth Wendulin.
Catherine P. Adams.
Samantha Sheets.
Jesse Morin.
Kristen Regina Willman.
Ashley Delgado.
Caitlin B. Jones.
Dianitza A. Mendez.
Dolma Lamo.
Shannon Dempster.
Janelle R. McCrae.
Amina Peters.
Dustin White.
Yay, Dustin! Nicholas James Tate.
Hunter Hawkeye Samoji.
Douglas Lyman Stefaniak III.
Sarah J. Burns.
Megan Barnes.
Tammy J. Mashaw Bush.
Alana Raquel Anglin.
Catherine Deloya.
Melissa M. Cole.
Lijuan G.
Marcel H. Kitts.
Leslie Gallardo.
Julia Francis Cruz.
Sydney Thompson.
Joseph R. Megan.
Alvin A. Roman.
Christian Rafael Rodriguez.
Alvaro Luis Peña Herrera.
Winston Miko.
Jacqueline Ryan.
Dustin Lasky.
Michael Gutierrez.
Tiara Butler.
Zachary DePaulis.
Clement T. York.
Regine Jessicris Alima.
Sarah Elizabeth Branch.
Riley Taylor Combs.
Charlotte Kate Hoppy.
Emily Elizabeth Gugliotta.
Melissa D. Kitchell.
Brianna Inman.
Diana Crystal Valdez.
Whitney Kalina Rosado Coyle.
Ayana Davis.
Crystal Antoinette Washington.
Mecca Asia Wright.
Brandon Pastrana.
Natalie Solano.
Dionis Jimenez.
Courtney Ballou.
Nicholas R. P. Brown.
Justine Amanda Huertas.
Janetti Valdez.
Laura Ann Coleman.
Lennox Francesca Felix.
Taekwon Tyreek Lastel Stobbs.
Doris Bruno.
Kingston Joseph St. Louis.
Alexia Lamb.
Austin Thomas Antle.
Mark Robert Guido.
Jesse Michael Forbert.
David Joseph Delshad.
Jennifer Elaine Ryan.
William Francis Votraw.
Allison A. Brown.
Allison Bogut.
Andrew Michael Christ.
Zachary J. Chatterton.
Yoav Cohen.
Elisa May Drajek.
Marissa Whiting.
Cassandra Fleehan.
Andrew Holcomb.
Kevin Larson.
Georgiana Richard.
Hannah Pollock.
Kurt Graham Bergstead.
Molly Jean Paxifa.
Brian Tyler Cotto.
Zachary Wilson Miller.
Hannah R. Pike.
Kevin Valentine.
Brendan Waters.
Sarah R. Gligoliv.
Mark Charles Cooley.
Megan Cook.
Oshana Edney.
Kiana Price.
Kathia Lawrenston.
Zayeja Jeffries.
Xavier A. Ashley.
Oyuado Bianca Eche.
Felicia Thompson.
All right, Felicia.
Nija Ransom.
Jasmine Wimbush.
Dominique Edmondson.
Corbin C. Clemens.
Marisa Madeleine Olivier.
Kelsey J. W. Yelly.
Forrest Daisy Ashley.
Haley J. Webb.
Rebecca A. Barber.
Mary Kate Graham.
Alexandra Mia Goki.
Lindsay Waring.
Kaylee Ames.
Kaylee Danielle Mannion Kucher.
Amy Gonzalez.
Nicholas G. Avery.
Jordan Bautista.
Musa Kane.
Moni Hajovic.
Crystal M. Badillo.
Elizabeth Rivera.
Nicole Danielle Karstens.
Christine Danielle Rink.
Brooke Peck.
Utashe Gore.
Matthew Jared Goberdon.
Matthew Hoffman.
Kristen Michael.
Abby Nicole Rosen.
Penelope Rachel Falcon.
Catherine Valleno Guerrera.
Frederick R. Vols.
Brian J. Chu.
David James McGowan.
Bridget Barrett.
Caitlin McNulty.
Maura Montgomery.
Genevieve Ann Clavery.
Matthew Emmanuel Kupal.
John W. Hills III.
Carrie Cantaloupe.
Andrea N. McGrath.
Whitney Lee Callahan.
Nicole Vasquez Victoriano.
Lina Sinestera Cortez.
Musa Nija.
Yvette M. Cook.
Angelo Bellaris.
Crystal Chapman.
Danielle Mattis.
Miriam Cisse.
Ricardo Bazil.
Melissa Gachette.
Rebecca Fletcher.
Courtney Butler.
Elizabeth Carpenter.
Kamal Jilkis.
Christopher T. Tang.
Jeremy Florence.
Alexandra Dumas.
Amador Zachary Laput III.
Clifford Scott West IV.
Eric M. Woolham,
Tyler Flanagan,
Kevin Fitzpatrick,
Catherine Mary Ahern,
Michael A. Dykes,
Samantha Nicole Rapaski,
Tyler Perry,
John Paul Burns,
Mary Allison Catlin,
Sierra Ann Coupal,
Courtney Danielle Patterson,
Sarah N. Bidwell,
Emily Marie Upstrom,
Nicholas Ryan Griffith,
Jake Cohen,
Kyle Derry,
Michael Cataldo,
Liam James Kingsley,
Zyvi Luke Aleman,
Xavier Carter,
John Connor,
Daniel O. Casada,
Nicholas M. Cincinnati,
Kelsey Charlson,
Jenna L. Converse,
Caitlin Marie McGregor,
Danielle Elizabeth Salas,
Nicole Elizabeth Race,
Emily Skunk,
Tobely Marie Roundpoint,
Anastasia Jersey Carreras George,
Bradley Shepard,
Glenn Gugino,
Jason Martin II,
Valerie Driscoll,
Kayla Marie Wells,
Victoria Doody,
Matthew G. Miller,
Sarah DiFiore,
Aniko Nagy,
Chelsea Marie Rose,
Crescence Bergmeyer,
Joanna Ray Battersby,
Anthony David Ward,
Aaron Hunziker,
Ryan E. Tracy,
Cheyenne Keneally,
Danielle L. Lemire,
Mackenzie Madeline Kuzo,
Amy Lauren Glaser,
Michael Medina,
Spencer M. Clement,
Joseph Carlisle,
Kennedy Comfort,
Morgan Lindsay,
Rebecca Emmerich,
Megan Harding,
Dakota Bennett,
Kalina White,
Anavieka Luzon,
Allison M. Thompson,
Isabella A. DiGiacchino,
Rebecca Lynn Carlson,
Kayla Ann Constance Hurst,
Elizabeth Schneller.
Michaela Thompson.
Kia Sexton.
Cameron Richards.
Brianna Barber.
Morgan Nicole Jesko.
Amanda Elizabeth Turnbull.
Sonia M. Lara Gonzalez.
Danielle M. Jeezy.
Olivia Renee Stoddard.
Kylie C. McKinley.
Noelle Kennedy Rufa.
Kelly Becker.
Erin Murphy.
Angela Yodis.
William H. Vlad.
Sean Michael Pulver.
Sarah Ann Levecchi.
Kelly N. Schmidt.
Brandon Katz.
Asia Ashley Bliss.
Roger W. Maxim.
Megan Fontanes.
Alyssa Rose Tambasco.
Aislinn Elmore.
Lindale Nephew.
Catherine A. Beagle.
Stephanie Caven.
Miranda Barber.
Jazz Lee Yurden.
They broke, so.
Jenna Elizabeth Bezderek.
Michaela Carr.
Matthew R. Miller.
Gerard Jemison.
Joshua David Gerard.
Anthony Douglas Miller.
Kelly Ann Salvati.
Michaela G. Reinhardt.
Dylan Michael Davis Eddy.
Kirsten J. Diamond.
Cassidy Lynn Johnson.
Senna P. Handley.
Caden Miller.
Danielle McKay.
Teresa Moriale.
Jasmine Ruiz.
Jashona L. Gilliard.
Matthew R. Tishy.
Catherine E. Kessler.
Osvaldo E. Vargas.
Michael Dufresne.
Justin Patrick DeMays.
Benjamin Ellingham.
Megan Nicole Phillips.
Lauren Corey.
Caitlin Rose Long.
Hunter Thomas Mangano.
Daniel Thomas Warburton.
Joseph Emmanuel Gimona.
Lilia J. Wolschlager.
Angelica Joyce Latt.
Sarah C. Becker.
Christopher A. Leach.
Stephen Wimple.
Alexander Anthony Sanso.
Rebecca Cameron Hamill.
Robert Williamson Rice.
Adam Daniel Hammer.
Samantha Brooke.
Amna Siddiqui.
Alexander R. Coombs.
Lucas Herman Gruber.
Julia E. Murray.
Matthew McGrath.
Rebecca Scharschmidt.
Madeline Leppert.
Otto Aloe. Noel.
Josh Narr.
Frank Anthony De Niro.
Nerese Connor.
Kennedy K. Burgess.
Lauren Alexis Zwanek.
Alexandria Lee Kosek.
Annie E. Incontro.
Kiara Elise Baker.
Jordan Alexander Olinsky.
Sean C. Selinsky.
Brandon Bromsey.
Joseph A. Geraci.
Julia Belante.
Gretchen E. Roeder.
Tyler Napo.
Jeffrey Paul Snow.
Nicholas David Grip.
Jared Durant.
Andy Kumar Hariraj.
Gary Stephen Griggs.
Emma Dadzrawa.
Deasia Purvis.
Kire A. Brooks.
Justine Kennedy.
Justice Kennedy.
Alanisha Triana.
Dennis Ibude.
Skylar M. Green.
Adam Lewis.
Ryan Keller.
Stephen Lewis.
Timothy Bunye.
Brian M. Dooley.
Sean P. Dwyer.
Samuel Pliska.
Allison Love.
Olivia Catherine Germain.
Elizabeth Torisano.
Amy Marie Claudia Malik.
Jessica Lee Jonasy.
Hannah Grace Rassett.
Lee Davis.
Elena D. Dashilo.
Kelly Louise Deshay.
Julian Ross Goldenberg.
Joshua Robert Frenier.
Teresa Hoffe.
Linda Garcia.
Allison Michelle Evans.
Stephanie Nicole Fansler.
Tyler Fiacco.
Samuel R. Finley.
Zoe Lynn Hill.
Kaylin A. Van Wagner.
Katie Lee Hart.
Amanda F. Peterson.
Craig J. Botten.
Sarah Nicole Sinigan.
Jordan Ott.
Tyler Forbes.
Heidi Ann Holzinger.
Adam J. Gagne.
Jason Michael Tierney.
Craig Darcy.
Maggie McBurney.
Alexandra Jo Gruber.
Nicole Damon.
Grant C. Gallagher.
Richard Goodhart.
Marinda Danielle Deaton.
Allison Nicole Fountain.
Elizabeth A. Filkins.
Emily Marie Leonard.
Jorge Luis Guillermo.
Jeff B. Jonas.
Cassandra Faubert.
Paul Halley.
Julia Fox.
Alyssa J. Jenkins.
Sean P. Koloski.
Lissa J. Herzing.
George M. Hastings.
Lyra Harada.
Amanda Catherine Heaton.
Dakota Divinity Jewel.
Dale Hydes.
Cole Robert Heidemann.
Lauren Youngs.
David R. Love.
Jake Griffin.
Samuel Lobus.
Harrison Park.
Evan M. Lashbrooks.
Carolyn G. Leslie.
Brittany Ann Izo.
Talia Johnson Murphy.
Nadia Ingram.
Nichelle S. Lauren.
Laura Lee Lazor.
Leonard Lazor.
Barbara Thompson.
Jonathan Kowalka.
Faraz Ardalan.
Samantha Ray Schick.
Brian Charles Jonas.
Lisa Morabito.
Sage L. Kiefer.
Nicholas P. Lemina.
Catherine Apido.
Maria Algon.
Cassidy Banas.
Sophia Bryce Fallon.
Jacqueline Olivia Erb.
Annalisa Victoria Bishop.
Joshua David Overrocker.
Nicole Colweiss.
Aaron Michael Raymer.
Victoria Min Smith.
Timothy James Knapp.
Cassandra DeBellis.
Faina Annabella Kipkin.
Hannah Merrill.
Kara Marty.
Frisia Martinez Oliveira.
Joshua Miles Manigal.
Colin McNamara.
Mary Margaret Moore.
Haley Lynn Lankow.
Julian Matola.
Tamara A. Thomas.
Michael Murdoch.
Megan Monahan.
Allison M. Meyer.
Caitlin Marcellus.
Amanda Marie Martinez.
Erica Losi.
Alex Michael McClellan.
Jacob C. McDavid.
Colleen Marie Fuller.
Carly Jensen.
Heather Lynn Mariner.
Teresa Lester.
Shayna Cushing.
Abby E. LePage.
Amanda Alice Lingenfelter.
Christopher Vafiadis.
Anthony Ingerson.
Benjamin R. Manganiello.
Xavier P. Ryan.
Trevor M. Harris.
Caitlin Hoover.
Colby S. Lyon.
Eric David Minsker.
Christopher Lawrence Gray.
Annalise E. Winkler.
Michaela Elizabeth Cole.
Murphy Lynn Newman.
Kathleen Rooney Lipinski.
Kaylee Zappia.
Madison Jean Mahar.
Alexandra A. Guidarelli.
Jack Simpson.
Andrew J. DiBernardo.
Ryan J. Conway.
Lucas M. Canino.
Hannah E. Keggins.
Matthew Michael Moran.
Casey Bulio.
Lindsay R. Pound.
Alex Armstrong.
John Kennedy.
Peter William Guerrero.
Nathan Rutkowski.
Daniel G. McDougall.
Jason Chivas.
Brianna Ruve Perez.
Allison M. Bernstein.
Alex Melore.
Lauren Hazy.
Maxwell Beebe.
Devin Patrick O'Brien.
Natalie C. Flanagan.
Alyssa Broder.
Rachel Mailzucker.
Keegan Anderson.
Ashlyn Jane Piercy.
Carrie Ann Mackey.
Amara Pasciuto.
Sloan Elizabeth Campbell.
Alyssa Martha Ferenzi.
Barbara Chatterton.
Megan Driscoll.
Caitlin Rama.
Patricia Lynn Dorgler.
Michael Rukas.
Nicholas Morgan Davies.
Berkeley Stone.
Daniel J. Cruikshank.
Connor Bigworth.
Lily Swale.
Brandon D. Grace.
Eric Gosling Rice.
Robert Solony.
Brett Walter Bull.
They said it.
Jesse Peplinski.
Spencer Paul Page.
Yeah.
Maha Rajput.
Caitlin H. Poor.
Kyle Holowski.
Marissa Avasak.
Brooke Lynn Newton.
Lisa Neem.
Jonathan Peters.
John Lawson.
Keenan Kodish.
Mitchell Noble.
Matthew F. Nugent.
Joseph Not John Natissa III.
Michael Thomas Lazor.
Brianna O'Hara.
J. M. Patrickin.
Nora Kazemi.
Katrina Sheets.
Thomas William Rubin.
Elizabeth Morandi.
Helena Waterus.
Brandon White.
Autumn Lee Capocci.
Ivan Baird.
Aaron Bratt.
David W. Riggins Jr.
Cody Allen Russell.
Joshua Adam Rosen.
Georgie Rodriguez.
Jeffrey Rodriguez.
Nolan M. Richards.
Jacqueline Bokikio.
Devin Halter.
Alexander Tiskewitz.
Bernard Sibag.
Dylan Christich.
Miranda Desiree Bell.
Morgan Christina Rudder.
Diana Robles.
Anthony Skeet.
Maria F. Scutare.
Michaela Raymond.
Erica Margaret Smith.
Naila Stevenson.
Rachel L. Stannard.
Sean Michael Stouffer.
Christopher Stroh.
Aaron Starr.
Samantha Straight.
Heidi Gwendolyn Schwarzmuller.
only have 16. Rebecca Rose Schultz.
Abigail Elise Savage.
Sadie Lynn Smith.
Jason Schertz.
Matthew C. Seaman.
Allison D. Reitenbach.
Elijah C. Smith.
Emily A. Steckline.
Ian and C. Shirk.
Phyllis I. Taylor.
Jacob Butler.
Vincent L. Caligari.
Nicholas Kasaki.
Logan B. Brown.
Thomas Joseph Teleska.
Alexander Goodhue. Mackenzie R. Went.
Colby Cyrus.
Alex Dumuza.
Kyle C. Walker.
Robert Reno.
Ian Francis Gilliams.
Joe Sisherman.
Alex Fraser.
Tyler Durham.
Taryn W. Farney.
Ryan Shores.
Mitchell Roberts.
Cody T. Mulvey.
Kira McMahon.
Megan M. Jablonski.
Heather Ann Leon.
Timothy M. Jenkins.
Tawny Smith.
Rondley Marvin Rollins.
Alberto Veloz.
F. Mark Wilmot Jr.
Michaela Allison Tracky.
Victoria Lee Trimble.
Krista C. Thompson.
Brianna Ray Teal.
Nicole Wormwood.
Samuel Carver Wilson.
Brandon K. Williams.
Ashan Ware.
Lisbeth Valdera.
Eddie Jr. Olibrice.
Brittany Jade Severson.
Miranda R. Brennan.
Chantilly Reagan LaRose.
Kelsey Ann Young.
Chase T. Delisle.
Cassidy Vianese.
Bonnie Claire Zellner.
Kevin Bryant Unser.
James Vaught.
Olivia Trier Boarsma.
Kira Wood.
Victoria R. Walker.
Mark White.
President Escobar, this concludes the formal portion of the 2017 Commencement commencement of the State University of New York at Potsdam. Congratulations, graduates. Let me offer my warmest wishes to each of you for receiving a degree today. I also offer special thanks to our faculty readers, Dr. Laura Brown, Dr. Laura Lunt, Dr. Cheryl Scales, Dr. Deborah Conrad, and Dr. Linnell Woods. I also want to thank our wonderful commencement speaker, Jim DeShays. Thanks Senator Griffo for attending today, and of course our musical groups and all of our special guests for enriching our day today. Thanks to all of you for being with us today for this 2017 commencement. I encourage you to join President Esterberg, the stage party, the faculty and staff, on the other side of the library near Minerva Plaza, immediately following the ceremony, for a reception honoring our new graduates. The audience is asked to remain in place until the procession has ended. And now will you please rise and join Kathleen Kane in singing our alma mater. On the banks of rapid river, with its hills of blue, stands our honored Potsdam College, stirring sight to